Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart. Coming up on Studio Chatter, we'll start the holiday season.
I'm Stacy Beck. We'll talk with a few students from Spanish Fork High involved in the Tree Fest.
And I'm Angie Murphy. We'll explore ways to serve our community this season.
Also, we'll see what our little elf on a shelf is planning. All this and more on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. I know we love throwing a big birthday party, but producer Pete is happy to be back home.
Did we wear him out a little bit?
Maybe a little bit.
It was a bigger event than I thought, that it would be.
Oh.
Like I knew that it would be big, but then when we showed up, I got a little bit nervous, guys, when we started filming with a live studio audience.
I know we had 100 people.
Yeah, we did.
Can I just say I calculated well over $4,000 to $5,000 in donated gifts.
Oh my word.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like everyone was dying with all the gifts that were given.
Yeah, there were a lot of gifts.
We would love to acknowledge every single person, but there's just no way. So just thank you if you donated a gift.
Yeah,
thank you.
It really was just so sweet to see the outreach of the community at that event. Yeah, it was really neat.
Agree.
And the facility was amazing.
Oh boy.
Our guests were darling and fun. Yeah.
So it was fun.
And of course, that would be the night that we had rain.
I know.
I know.
That was the only downside.
But it was cozy and fun inside.
It was really fun.
It was. Yep.
And now we have October behind us.
Okay.
And now we're already into November.
Can you believe it?
No, just like that.
No, but I do love the approaching holiday season, and it's just crazy every year that it comes around again.
It feels to me like a spring. Always when Halloween is over and that fall to Christmas season sets in.
Yeah.
I have this refreshed renewal about I don't know, what do I want to do? I start anticipating the new year, but I just have this excitement that comes over me. And I know Christmas is stressful, and I don't know why. It just feels like a new beginning to me.
I don't feel like new beginning till January 1st.
Yeah. And maybe it's just like a revamp, like a reset into a new season or holiday
that makes
or something.
Sense. Yeah. Okay.
Well, oddly enough, I've already done a couple of things to maybe count down the holiday season. So I was able to attend a couple of ballets. So I went to Dracula.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, it was amazing. So Ballet West. So the actual ballet. So they're back performing live. So that was super cool.
I bet.
And then Barrett performed in the Nutcracker.
Okay.
So they did the Nutcracker a little earlier this year. So that kind of kicked off the holiday season for us.
So you're in the frame of mind.
Super into it, right?
Okay.
So.
And where did Barrett perform?
So they did it at the Covey Center.
Awesome.
So 2 nights of the Nutcracker. So super into it already.
And what part did she have?
So this year she was in the Russian scene. So the Russian dancer and Marzipan.
So cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
So 2 really different types of ballet. So Ballet West and very Dracula. That was really, really theatric.
Oh, I bet that was cool.
And then really, really Christmassy.
The ballet always reminds me of my mom.
Nutcracker.
And I took ballet when I was younger.
Yes.
Did you go with your mom?
I went with my mom. We went a few years with me and all my sisters, and then she took us when we had our kids when they were younger. And then I took my 2 girls a couple of years ago, and it was such a neat memory. I want to do it again.
I really
now with the grandkids, but I want to wait maybe a year
with
when
the
they're about
grandkids
5 or 6. Yeah. I think Noli could appreciate it because she loves dance. But I think a couple more years then.
I think I could go every year. I think you really helped me see that.
that appreciation.
Yeah, it's so magical.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had back-to-back fall vacations. So we stole away to Park City for Gunner's very last soccer tournament also, and we stayed in Park City. And I said, oh, please just have a little bit of snow. So we were lucky enough to have snow kind of that weekend. It was a little rainy, rainy weekend, and we were able to sit in the hot tub, and we got just a teeny tiny bit of snow, so that was kind of fun too.
So nice. Up
fun.
there in the mountains.
So we're in the mood.
Yep.
So have your kids started asking for specific things?
Of course they have.
Are you worried that they'll be here? Or do you care?
A little bit. So it's interesting because we were looking at the cargo ships on a map today.
It's over 100 and something off of the Port of LA, guys.
Just to see how really, really slowed down everything is. So I don't know. I mean,
Tell them if it's not at Walmart, sometimes you
right.
can't get it.
Right. If they don't make it, I mean, they
Right.
just don't make it, and just be grateful to be together,
We get
right?
money
Yes.
and go do something great
Oh,
together.
that's true.
Yeah, and then they can wait.
When I was in Stone Drug picking up my prescriptions last week, they told me about Mrs. Claus Girls Night Out. Have you guys heard of
Yes.
this? It's on
I just
the
was in
10th.
there.
So
Okay.
this will already probably only have a couple days, but if any viewers are watching and want to go, I think it's like from 5 to 8,
Okay.
25% off the whole store.
Oh.
Which, do you remember when we had Angie come in back in the
Yes,
day?
yeah.
And she would like bring in gifts and decor. She's like, I got this at Stone Drug, I got this at Stone Drug.
They have like awesome stuff,
They
guys.
really do.
That Cindy Shepherd, who recently passed, helped do it. And then Angela is now the new one that kind of helps buy. And I think she does a terrific job.
Oh, I picked up some beautiful like ornaments, but I thought, oh, these will be cute, like
Yeah.
tags to go on
Yep.
gifts. They've already decorated a tree
Yep.
in memory of Cindy.
Yep.
And
And they're gonna do
auction it off or
Yep.
something. So, yeah.
And then other Cindy retired there. So yeah, they've had some great ladies running that place.
Oh, well, they have cute things. So
Yeah.
if anyone needs to go Christmas shopping,
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Well, we never get tired of you doing that. So I still think that you have to do that for us every single year.
Do I?
yes, because
Yes.
it takes that much. We need that much inspiration, right?
Well, I think there's still something very magical also about local shopping and the 5 and 10. Like something about the local drugstore, like they're going inside there
Yes.
and seeing all of the items inside, and then the way that you're able to put it together is so fun.
Yeah.
Today I went to one of my clients in Orem, did a tree decorating class.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So it's like their annual holiday event. All of their Christmas things are 20 or 25% off this whole
it
week too.
Gatehouse?
Yes.
Yes.
So it was like tree decorating, and I just had to be like in the mindset. I'm like, hey, we're at Christmas. Think this through. I mean, they're like, ribbons and
Right.
picks to go in the trees, and it was so beautiful.
gosh.
But it's like, hey, get in the mind frame. We're going there.
I'm going to do
It's
that
here.
next week, guys. Because
Decorate your tree?
Yes, I've
Are
kind
you?
of gone back and forth, but last year I waited until after Thanksgiving, and then I felt really rushed, and then I was putting away. So we're going to go away for Thanksgiving
Oh, that
this
makes
year.
sense
So
then.
I just want it to be done. So when
Good
we
for
come
you.
back, it's ready to
Oh.
go.
I kind of thought about that too because we're going away. I don't
Where
think
are
it's
you
a
both
bad
going?
idea.
We're going to stay up at a cabin with my whole side of the family, the Cole side.
Really?
Yeah, so Wednesday through Sunday, and we're just going to do dinners together, cook up there. We've done it like every other year for the past 4 or 5 times, and it's been so fun.
In Utah?
In Utah. So we'll
Okay.
be staying in Park City-ish
Okay.
this year. Yeah.
That
and
sounds
it's really
lovely.
awesome. Yep.
And where about?
Yeah, so my parents are down south in Mesquite.
Okay, so
we're
you'll be
gonna
going
go
to visit
there.
them. Well,
Fun,
the
fun.
holidays are coming.
Yeah,
That's going to
yeah.
be so much fun.
Crazy. I know, it's weird to start thinking about that. But we got really behind this year for Halloween. And we
Yeah.
weren't so far behind last year. So I didn't do so great with my Halloween decorations this year. And I don't want to
hardly
be
put
behind for
anything up.
Christmas.
So
I
you're
did
like,
my
let's get
porch,
ahead.
and that was kind of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the decor. But you had a killer porch. So
I
you
had a
could be
great porch,
just
right?
top
Okay,
of
thanks,
that.
Stace.
And you have littles.
Yeah.
Like some years you just don't get to it all.
Well, I think I was just thinking, I had apprehension about putting it away. So I think it just feels overwhelming
That
sometimes.
was me.
And then we had that weird cold spell for a minute, and I'm like, oh, I am not doing it when it's wet.
Right.
So,
Right.
well, it's upon us whether we like it or not.
No, I like
I'm
it.
going to try and just enjoy it.
And
Yep,
exactly.
just enjoy.
We'll enjoy it.
Yep.
Next on Studio Chatter, we'll talk with 2 high school students about their big project. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Have you heard of the Tree Fest? It's a way for our Spanish Fork High students to spread some holiday cheer and promote a great cause. Let's welcome Isabelle Mcarthur and Chloe Seitz to our table.
Hello,
Welcome.
girls.
Hi.
So we know these people. One is in our neighborhood,
Yes.
Isabelle. Welcome. And then we know your siblings and sisters and aunt, right? So locals to our little table. So girls, tell us a little bit
FFA
about
though. Like
Yes.
what organization are you with?
We are with the Spanish Fork FFA chapter.
Okay.
which is
Yeah. Tell us what that is.
what is
Is it
FFA?
still the same thing? Is it
Yeah,
still
so-
Future Farmers of America?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it is actually called like the National FFA organization now, and it's a organization throughout the nation that promotes agricultural education, and it's like there's different leadership events you can
Yes.
compete in, and it's just a great way to, if you're wanting to start a career in agriculture, it's a great way to like start that career. Just if you want to get hands-on with agriculture or anything outside of agriculture, like speaking developments, anything like that. There's so many opportunities within it.
And is this both of your first years on FFA?
So this is my 5th year.
Your 5th?
Yes.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Did you get held back a lot of times? And so,
You did it in junior high then?
Yeah, I did it in junior high.
Wow. So you did
Excellent.
it all your whole career. That's awesome.
And Isabelle, what about
This will
you?
be my 2nd year.
That's so cool.
And what's some of the favorite things or one favorite thing that you've done with FFA?
The favorite things are probably just hanging out with all the members. They're all super inclusive, and it's just a great place to be.
That's awesome.
Great.
Didn't they just finish the
organization.
national convention?
We just got back.
Really?
Yes.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Was it awesome?
And where was it located?
It was in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, my husband
It
would
was
be
so
jealous.
fun.
The Colts.
Yep, we were in that stadium.
Were you?
It was awesome.
Oh, that's so neat, guys.
Well, tell us about the Tree Fest.
Yep.
So our Tree Fest, it's actually our 2nd year doing it. It's a way that so everybody can donate a tree, like clubs and organizations throughout our school can donate trees, wreaths, just anything, auction items to go towards scholarships for our school for seniors.
So, Isabelle, I know last year, I think because of COVID, they couldn't do Homeless for a Night. Was this project in exchange for that, or are you guys still doing both events?
I wasn't there for that last year, but this year, I don't believe it is for that. It's just Tree Fest this year to raise the scholarship money.
And then they'll do Homeless for a Night
For
later in the year.
So this is going specifically to scholarships, the money
Yes.
that's raised. Okay, interesting.
So
I didn't know
what's
that.
the date?
So our dates are December 3rd and 4th. We'll be having an open house from 5 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And those are when people can go and view the trees and view the auction items to look at them and see if they want to bid on them. And then our auction will start on the 3rd at 5 o'clock p.m. and go until the 4th at 8 o'clock p.m. And that's when it will end.
So if you want to donate a tree, where can we learn about the specifics?
Because there are specifics.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
they probably can't be breakable decorations and all that good
And
stuff.
we did one
Right.
last
them
year.
donating.
Yeah, with the football team, we
okay.
did one.
Yeah,
and I
so-
know that we had to put a rod in the middle, certain
Yeah, so
specifics.
it's just like clubs and organizations throughout our school that are doing it.
Oh, okay.
And they just have to like have all of our ornaments and everything tied on tight, so whoever buys the tree, you can just throw it in a truck and it's ready to go. And
That's the kind of a tree that I need. I need to bid on one of those. Okay, I love it. So
How many are you expecting?
I am not sure about that. We're expecting probably 20 trees.
Okay.
I'm assuming, and that's if other people want to donate like baskets, quilts, things like that. So
Okay,
there's
so
going to be a
other
variety.
people, like families or businesses, or will everything just be coming through the
I
high
think
school?
everything will just be coming through the school.
Okay, because it's a fundraiser for scholarships. Okay.
is your club going to be putting a tree in?
Yes.
Do you know how you're going to decorate it
So
yet?
our tree is going to be blue and gold for our blue and gold colors.
Okay.
In FFA.
Ooh.
So it's going to be representing our our organization as itself, but it will also be like a tree that somebody can have in their house and actually
I
enjoy.
love uniforms. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with them, and so I love it. The little kerchief, the little, it's super
I was
cute.
hoping maybe it would have like little cows
I know, I
on
was
it or little
waiting.
sheep on it.
I was thinking pigs, but no animals?
No animals.
Okay. Angie, what did you guys do on yours last year? Because she's like Miss Decorator
We
Guru.
did. So we did Spanish Fork football, and we did a helmet for our star at the top, and then we wired on like beanies and jerseys and T-shirts, and then the Don's cards, and then we also decorated it with some ornaments and lights.
So I have
and
a
stuff.
question. That investment sounds like a lot.
It was a donation from the football program. And then our booster club purchased the tree because you have to donate the tree as well. So we just got, donations from our specific club. And then they raised
Wow,
money.
that is incredible.
Yeah. But it was when it was all done, it was so cool, and all the trees started coming together from the different clubs and organizations. And it was like specific, like FFA, you could tell what their tree is. You could tell what the football, volleyball, I think that there was lots of other sports.
And because they're all assembled like that, kind of ready to go and ready to go home. I mean, could you just take them to the basement and like wrap them for next year?
Oh,
Throw it in the truck and take it home.
Yeah. Okay, so the third and
Okay,
fourth.
the 3rd and the 4th.
5 to 8.
And 5 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing about high school this year? Let's end on a happy note.
I just love everything about it. It's my senior year, and so I'm trying to live up every minute of it before I have to graduate.
Do you have senioritis?
Oh, so bad. Hoping to get through those last minute classes I have to get done, but we'll do it. We'll get through it.
What are your plans for next year?
So I'm planning on going to college, and I want to go to USU.
Okay.
And
they have a great agricultural school.
That's why I want to go there.
Okay.
Really neat.
Congratulations.
Isabelle, what about you?
I just love it all, like just the social aspect. I feel like going from the junior high to the high school is a lot more involved with their students and like actually cares and puts out really fun activities for them to go to.
How's your school going, like the classes wise?
It's going good. It is an adjustment from like the 7 classes to the 5 classes each different day, but it's really fun and everybody's super helpful, so that's good.
Sophomore year, it just goes down in history as one of your most memorable years.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. You're like the youngest, but you're finally into that adult type world of high school. And you get to go to dances, you
your
turn
license.
16.
There's so many good things.
Yes.
Yeah, go to all the events. And
good luck with
girls.
these fundraisers.
Thank you. Thanks for doing
We'll
it.
make sure that we
you, guys.
post that for you too. Good luck with everything. Coming up on Studio Chatter, does that little elf guy take over your home this time of year? We've got some help for you. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Now, before we get started in this next interview, Mom, Dad, we are going to be talking about Christmas secrets. You may want to send the kids to their rooms. Okay, ready? Here we go. You never know where he or she will be every morning, but that elf sure causes a stir. Our next guests have a plan for keeping your elf busy. Welcome Katie Auger and Allie Quist with elftivities.com to our table.
Thank you, ladies. Hello.
This is fun.
That naughty little elf.
Right.
Yes.
We were fortunate enough to have you guys at our birthday party.
Yes, it was fun.
Thank you. And I may have ruined it because I did not give the disclaimer at the birthday party that I was going to talk about the elf.
I'm just as guilty because I didn't think about it either, and my own kids were there.
And then we're like, show them.
We're like, and then, oops.
Yeah. Luckily, most of our audience was women. I think they appreciated it. But tell us a little bit about you two, how you got started, and what we're doing.
How you know each other, for example.
This is my niece. Yeah, we go way back. She was who stole my thunder when we were little. I was the youngest, and her mom's the oldest. And so when she was born, all of a sudden, all the attention went to Allie.
Did you know I saw her in the hospital?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because Bree, or why?
Well, because Bree was born 2 months before Allie, but we were in the same neighborhood and ward.
Oh,
So
okay.
I went and saw Allie when she
So
was
you go
born.
way back,
So
too.
you've known her for forever.
Okay.
Oh,
I have to jump in here
Oh,
too.
okay.
Okay. So we're all related.
that's true. You're
Yeah,
cousins.
so this is my second cousin. And we have the same birthday.
Same birthday.
Exactly
Stop
10
it.
years
Oh, I
apart.
didn't know that.
Yes.
Yes. So we're like extra cool.
And Allie's been friends with our girls. Guys, we're all connected.
We all are.
Yep.
We're
Spanish
gonna have
force.
fun.
Super neato Frida.
So how on earth did you two? Were you just sitting at Sunday dinner, like, how do we want to make extra money, or we're bored out of our minds? So let's be crafty.
No. This is dance. This is dance related.
This was dance related.
Really?
I had a friend that came to me and was like, I need a fundraiser that's gonna like make money, because we all know that dance in Utah is out of control, expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can help you. Let's think of a fundraiser. And then I thought of like, I hate the elf personally, because I just am.
Thank you for saying that.
I can be creative, but I'm not the type of mom that can like have I don't have everything in like my back closet per se, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, what?
December's busy enough.
yes.
You don't need to be thinking and running to the store.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway,
Agreed.
me and my friend got all 24 days together, and we both, like, I didn't know they were going to sell that like really well, and they just like flew off the shelves.
in my house.
Off the shelves in my house. But it was like a really good.
So you were
Fantastic,
just
yes.
doing it out of your house and just
Yes.
allowing those people to come buy them and raise the funds with them?
And everything went straight to our daughter's account. So that's kind of how it started. Then the next year, my friend was like, "That was a lot of work. I don't want to do it again." And
She
Allie,
was the smart one.
I think I actually bought one of the first kits.
yeah, you did.
Probably good.
Because I'm like, I don't think of that. It's fantastic.
Then how did Allie get?
So then I said, Allie, do you want to do it with me? Because I am someone that needs a partner. And she was like, yes. And then like the next month, my husband decided to move us to England for his job. So actually the last 2 years, Allie and her husband have done all of it. And now we're back from England. So this year.
So you're like
we're doing it
back
together.
for good.
Yes,
Yeah.
home.
So Allie took over, she took the reins, and how was that, Allie?
It's a lot of work.
But are you so glad she's back?
Yes,
like,
we didn't
leading
hire
this?
any of it out when it was me and my husband, and so it was like every night we were packing bags. The first year we like wrote all the days on the bags. It took a long time.
And how many do you
Yeah.
feel like you did the past
Yeah.
couple of years?
We did like 500 and 600 each year.
Oh
the
my
past 2 years.
heavens.
Okay.
So it's a lot of work.
And you have little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do they
So it's
know?
late night.
I haven't used the kit with them because they see everything. So
Yeah, I
our
could
elf
see
is
that.
pretty boring still.
The elf just sits and poses.
And it
It's
was,
boring.
we just tell our kids, like, because my kids see it now too.
Yeah.
I only have one that's like young enough, but we're like, it's for a teacher at school. We just are putting, so he sees it, but it hasn't put together what it's for.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we still do a lot of it. Everything was packaged in our house, but this year was the first year we hired like a fulfillment to like put them together.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Really
awesome.
nice.
That you buy your own elf. You don't sell the elf. Go get your elf. This is the box for December 1st through 25th
Yep.
or 4th.
24.
Okay.
He leaves. Yeah, he leaves when Santa comes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I missed
So
the
does
elf.
he show? So he shows up on Christmas Eve day, and then he's gone on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Is that the way he's supposed to work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Because he goes home with Santa.
Yep.
Right?
He goes back.
Okay.
He goes back to be a scout.
Goes back to the North
Okay.
Pole.
Yes.
So tell us some of the
yeah.
cute little ideas, or show us, I guess.
Want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
We have like big things and like little things. Like 'cause some days you just want to be quick, and other days you're like, okay, let's do like a craft.
Yes.
Okay.
So this day we have a little QR code. You just scan it on your phone, and it brings up videos of how to make ornaments with these, so your kids can watch the video and make ornaments. And so we usually have one craft every year.
Yes.
And then other days,
Good,
sometimes he's
good.
just like set up, and the kids are like, "Oh, that's cute." Or
Yeah, okay.
So when you place this next to the elf, do you have it just in the bag like that?
No, so
or do you
the-
undo it and do it?
So the
front?
night before, the mom looks at the instructions sheet and finds day 22, and it says, "Okay, set up your elf, put this card next to him with this, and then your kids figure it out from there."
So you've given us instructions.
Yes.
Gosh, we need step by step. Like, okay, put the
Love it.
QR code with the elf.
Make
Got it.
sure.
Our tagline is "So easy, dads could do it." So
Okay, but I'm reaching over you because I love that it's changing with the times. Because look,
Yes.
Oh my
look,
gosh.
oh, look at it.
isn't it?
Natasha's going to buy this kid just for that.
Natasha wants it for her. Oh, look, it has the little bubble popper and it's tiny music. It's so
Let's see.
cute.
What are you
It's
talking-
tiny music.
So that day, yeah, read that day.
Which day is it?
Days 7, 8, and 9.
So there's
Elf choir. Gather as many toys as you can and put them in a choir formation. Then have the elf in front of them holding the song. To go above and beyond, make copies of the card and give each toy a copy. So it's like the music.
So the elf will hold the
holds it.
music.
He's the choir leader of the toys.
And then you just gather their toys. And
Yes.
So
stick
if your
them out
daughter has
there.
a ton of Barbies, or if they're into Toy Story, or like whatever,
stuffed
you just
animals,
You know,
whatever
my
it is.
son-in-law actually did their elf last year, and he did a pretty darn amazing job. And I was like, I am like too analytical, and Taylor's like creating. So I think he would love this.
Yeah, and I think some moms literally do like the bare minimum. They're like, I did it, but there are some moms that like, for
Add
example, this is
something.
our last day. You blow this donut floaty up, and it says, "Do not be sad. I'll be back next year." This is the Christmas Eve one, and I already know moms will be buying like a dozen donuts to go with it and adding their own extra.
I was thinking putting it in the tub like it's floating.
That's what I thought too. Yes. Or the toilet. That would be good.
That would be funny.
See, and I am
Me
not
and
that
Stacey
mom. I'm
elves.
like, I need every single instruction.
Yes.
We do say
That's
that
how
in
I
there.
am.
For the extra mile, mom, go buy a dozen donuts.
okay.
We do say, give some suggestions.
like
For the
that.
funny, silly moms, you put it in the toilet.
Yeah. And then flush him goodbye.
Yeah, totally.
How fun.
Yeah, this is
Okay, let's
this
see what
could
else
be
is in
doable. So, what's one of your guys' favorite throughout the years that you have done, or memory with it?
I gotta think.
Any?
Like one of the days.
Yeah.
Last year, we gave them like a face crayon, and the elf or the mom wrote on the kids' faces, and then in the morning the kids found the elf with the crayon like in his hand.
Oh, and she had wrote on their face while they were sleeping.
So our little nephew Cohen, he had it all over his face, and he was like, "I'm so mad at you. I'm never buying you presents." And then the next day, the elf is in like the timeout corner, and there's like a sign that says timeout. So he's like in timeout from writing on their faces.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
So
the kids really love it when he's naughty. The moms
parents
not so
don't
much.
love it so much.
Yeah.
We get a lot of feedback.
Messes.
So we only try and do like one naughty thing
what's
a year.
the naughty one?
So this year, I don't know where it is. It's a poem, and it says, "I see London, I see France, I see your underpants," and you're supposed to hang all of your kids' underpants from their stocking holders. But that was it. Like that was like the naughtiest.
Max.
We get messages from mom like, "Does he do naughty things or
pranks?" Like we want a good elf.
And I guess if it was like too much, you could trade up and do your own thing, right?
So people really would think this through every day.
They do, Stacey.
Oh, they really
This is
do.
why I did it.
Yes.
Okay, we want to highly promote this because we want to save your sanity.
Yes.
How do people find you, and how much are these kits?
Yes.
We're on Instagram, elf.tivities. We're also just at elftivities.com, and they are $75 with shipping included.
Okay, awesome.
That's amazing. You've taken all the work out of it.
Yeah.
All the creativity that we don't have during the holidays because we're maxed out.
Right.
And you put it in this special little
I
box.
know. Do we need to
love
give
it.
your people a code or something?
Let's
like
do a
$5
code if
off?
you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Just
StudioChatter.
StudioChatter.
Okay, I love it.
Now, will inventory, like, do you only make so many and that's that? And
Yes.
Yep.
do they need to order by a certain time to make sure they get theirs in time?
So we have like what, 8% of our inventory left?
Yeah, we don't have very
so
much
we're gonna
left.
hold, we decided to put 50 aside because we'll probably sell out Monday. We have like our last like influencer we'll
Oh
push
my
them.
gosh, you guys need to make more.
we like tripled inventory this year.
That's amazing.
That's
That's
so
so
we made a
good.
lot this year.
Yes,
Their elf to be
know.
playing.
So do you do this like all year now? Like you're making these things? Well, you need
we
to start, Allie.
Well, no, we start
You need to
ordering
do it at
stuff
the
in
pool
March.
the summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it takes forever to like get everything in. So everything like I feel like we started the whole process in March.
Yeah. But we don't like work until August. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard the stories like of some of the elves serving really long-term missions, getting
Yes.
called on missions, or being put in the hospital. They either broke their legs or
Yes.
got COVID or something.
Last year, a bunch of moms put them in jars and said they're quarantined, they have
Yes.
COVID, and they
Yeah.
didn't move for 2 weeks. It was like a break.
I was really tempted. I'm like, oh, I think she broke her leg. she can't move.
She's stuck.
It's kind of like what we were talking about with the tooth fairy. Sometimes you just got to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
The tooth fairy put the money
They understand
under the
exactly.
mattress.
Yes. Oh, this is too much fun. Thank you so much
thank
for
you,
sharing
ladies.
with us.
Yes, thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
We could maybe do this, Stace.
Nope.
All right. Keep your
Okay,
eyes
for the
peeled
grandkids.
on our Instagram also for maybe a giveaway. Okay, coming up on Studio Chatter, we'll talk about our Thanksgiving traditions. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. It's only a few weeks away, but it's time to start thinking about Thanksgiving.
It is.
It is.
Which is fitting right now because we didn't have a food guest tonight.
We did, right? That's why we're so hungry. Our tummies are growling. We need food.
So what are we eating for Thanksgiving?
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
Traditions.
Okay, Circle V Meat.
Okay.
Here in Spanish Fort
Yes.
sells a turkey breast. Now you might think a little turkey breast. You guys, it's
Massive.
It's big and it's like rolled and it's in a plastic
I'm writing
bag.
this down.
You cook this. You just put it right in your oven, in the bag and everything. We did it for Easter. We
Okay.
pull it out. Oh my gosh. you
So
guys.
tender, moist?
So tender, moist, delicious. So last week, my husband got a smoker.
Okay.
And so he's like, let's smoke it and then see if it works. So holy cow.
So good.
Amazing.
So good. Go to Circle V. You guys, so much easier than like a turkey at the store.
Really?
And there were 14 of us.
That's
And
plenty.
oh, we
More than enough.
ate maybe a little over half.
I like
so
it.
it's that big. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it-
it may
it's
be
big.
even nice for another meal throughout November. right?
Oh, yeah.
Not just
It
turkey
feed-
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we did it on Halloween.
Right?
So then you don't have to put your arm down the turkey
No.
and fish out the
Yep.
stuff.
It's
And
kind
you
of like
literally
tradition,
keep-
though. That's a
You
tradition.
keep the
a
bag
little
on
bit.
it. It's so simple.
Well, one year we made the turkey at my sister's house, kind of the very first year she was kind of doing it, and the oven didn't work very well. After about a long time, we pulled it out and it was still vaguely raw. So we put it back in. Then we had to end up cutting it off of the
then
bone and
cooking it.
putting it. Oh yeah, people got sick.
Did they really?
no.
Yeah, they did. Now she has mastered it. But yeah, that may be a good, like, in the fridge just in case, throw that in too.
Yeah, and
right?
it feeds the masses.
Okay, we love sweet potatoes at our house. So
Oh,
that's like my
me
favorite.
too.
How do you make
Yes.
them?
So my mom taught me years ago. So you make the yams the night before, and
Like
there's
real
sweet
yams?
potatoes or yams that you buy.
Yes.
Okay, sweet potatoes, and then you cook them like you boil them on the stove, and then kind of cut off the skin. So you don't cut off the skin before you put them in there, and then the skin will kind of pull off.
Okay.
But she would always boil them, put them in like a colander, and then stick them in the fridge. And then when they kind of cooled off, then we'd peel them off. Then you cut them up, put them in the pan, gobs of butter, brown sugar, cook that up for like 45 minutes, pull it out, sprinkle it with marshmallows, mini marshmallows.
Yep.
Then stick it back in the oven.
Exactly.
And this is where the tricky
Exactly.
part comes in. You have to watch that carefully.
Oh my word.
Do you know how many
yes,
times we
yes,
burnt those
yes,
darn
yes,
marshmallows?
yes, you have to watch that.
Years.
Yep.
Almost every single
Do
year.
you use mini marshmallows or jumbo?
Mini.
They have to be
mini.
mini.
And you put them like on a cookie sheet?
No, so it's in
Or in
like
a
on
a
the
like a
glass
baking
pan
sheet.
on top, yeah, and you do have to watch them.
Lots of butter, lots of brown sugar.
Yes.
So don't measure, just do lots of.
Lots of.
'Kay,
I could
got
get
it.
your recipe, but yeah.
No, you just told me. I'll write it down.
Okay, and they're so yummy, guys.
All right, so I've got the
Yummy,
turkey.
yes.
She's got the sweet potatoes.
Stuffing. Oh yes,
So
stuffing
do you
for
buy
sure.
it in a box?
So yes, but it's kind of like a hybrid.
'Kay.
So I do like stovetop, but then instead of like water, you mix it with the
Turkey broth or chicken broth.
yes, and then celery and onions. So a combination of
We do
it.
that exact same thing.
Yeah,
and we
Wow.
love it.
Sounds like we were raised
Yes,
in the same
yep.
house.
Yeah.
Do you do homemade stuffing, like fresh bread? Or do you guys do a box
I've
stuffing?
tried it.
Okay.
I don't like it as much actually.
No, I think
I like the seasonings and
Yeah,
stovetop.
I do
I like
too.
it better.
I do
but
too.
But I like adding in the celery and the onions.
And we'll put some stuffed in the turkey and then pull that
Yes.
out and then make another batch on
My
the
mom
side.
kind of freaked me out about that at one point, though. She's like, "Ew, nasty! You're
Yeah,
gonna
people
get the
said
blood from
salmonella,
the
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, not
So
so
that's why
much.
we do it two
Yes.
ways.
Oh, and I look as forward to the dessert.
Yes, the pie.
So when I
Okay.
was
Okay, no, I like the dessert too. I'm just gonna say a little plug here for Welly's
Yes, I
little
saw-
cakes. Yes, did you order one?
no, I saw it and I'm like, will we eat it?
Yes.
So pumpkin cake.
Yes, I ordered mine, and I think I have a thing with chilled pumpkin desserts.
Yes.
So I think that I'm going to order it, and I'm going to chill it, and I think that it will be divine.
So you know how she just cooks on Sunday? Like what's the ordering?
So her cutoff is November 10th to have them in time. So I had asked her before, like when I think that she'll probably do them in. I mean, it's for the
bet she'll
holiday,
make
so
them
she'll
and
do them
freeze
in
them.
different times. Uh-huh.
So you'll just pick it up the
Yep,
day
I'm
before
sure.
probably.
Yep.
Okay. So when I was little, I learned how to make homemade apricot pie with my grandma.
Apricot.
And nobody I've ever met has ever had apricot pie,
Nope.
but you guys, so now my mom makes it and she
Okay.
knows Stacy gets a pie, my brother gets a pie, and you put a scoop of vanilla ice cream with it. But
Okay.
it's just tart.
Is it?
But I just like the whole holiday break, like I'm putting up Christmas and I'm like, I'm gonna go have a piece of pie. And I'm just like, it just takes me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how
Yep.
everybody has a thing?
Yeah.
Because
Do you guys have a thing?
yeah.
What is it?
It's prune pie. See, because you say apricot, and I'm like, ew, nasty. But I say
No.
prune pie, and you're probably like, that sounds disgusting.
Yes,
but it's so good.
It's probably like a lot like pickle pie, I bet.
What?
Almost like a pickle pie.
Like
so when we go
actual
duck hunting
pickles?
down in Bicknell, they make a pickle pie. But it almost tastes like a buttermilk pie. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I don't love butter. I don't love
Oh,
it.
and it's so good. I can't even describe it. It's just like a custardy type pie, But
Why
it
is it
doesn't
called
taste like pickle because it's made from a pickle. But it does not taste like that at
I've
all.
never heard
It's
of
almost
this.
like a custard. It's really good. So yeah,
No.
pickle pie.
If you like dates,
But we're pumpkin.
If you like dates, or no, not so much. Yeah, it's more that flavor, and it's more like a really like a filled
Like
cookie,
almost
like
a
a
pecan
raisin
pie?
filled cookie with a lot of sugar on top.
Yeah, I don't love raisin cookies. Or like even my cinnamon rolls, I never want raisins in them.
Yeah, either
Really?
do I.
Oh,
I'm not a raisin
sorry
lover
for
either.
you.
Oh my gosh, we're
I'll do it.
already
I
talking
know.
about- I have
It's
so much
because
more
we
to
started talking
say.
about food.
Food and my stomach's grumbling.
Okay. Well,
Not a shocker, right? Coming up next, we'll talk about getting involved more this season. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We have much to be thankful for this year, and there is really no better way to show that than gratitude than by serving others. Welcome our dear friend Wendy Osborne from Tabitha's Way to the table.
Hello, Wendy.
Thank you so much.
welcome
I
back.
so appreciate the invitation.
we always love you coming in this time of year.
We do, and we got to see her at the
Perfect.
birthday party. She was our first guest to arrive.
Yes,
So thank you for the
yes,
support.
I was only early because I had it on my calendar wrong. So
Well, and you had another
you had a
meeting that
meeting.
night.
Yeah.
I did.
So
I did.
you're,
So,
you have a lot of hats. So thank you for
Yes.
taking time for us.
well,
Yes.
thank you for the invitation. It looked like
Yeah.
it was going to be a lot of fun.
It was
so,
fun.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming in tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
you bet. No, thank you. Thank you for the invitation. I always enjoy hanging out with you ladies. You guys always have
We love
some
you.
fun things going on.
We
so.
try.
We do try.
We do try.
Well, you're always busy,
Yes.
but you're busier
Right now.
generally this time of year,
Yes,
right?
yes, that's true. That's true.
so the giving season for certain.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us what opportunities you have for us.
Thank you so much for asking. So there's a lot of actually opportunities for people to get involved with
Okay.
Tabitha's Way this year. One, Tabitha's Way was invited to participate in the Light the World Giving Machine campaign this year. So we're very excited about that.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, we were actually invited last year, but because of COVID, they didn't have them last year. So this year, the giving machines they'll be at the City Creek in Salt Lake
Mm-hmm.
and the Orem University Mall.
I saw them.
So,
I think
yes.
was it last year? Maybe I
So-
saw them.
I don't know if they did it
was
there
it
last
The
year.
machines were there.
The machines
Yes.
were there.
Okay,
Yes.
so they're going to be doing a grand opening on the 23rd of November, and so we'll have a table there. But throughout the whole month of November and December, you can go to a giving machine and
Okay.
contribute.
And tell us how that works a little bit.
Yeah, so it's really wonderful. It's a great concept. So it's kind of like a vending machine for giving.
Yes.
Making giving easy. Yes,
That's what we
wonderful.
need.
Yes, that's exactly
Oh,
what
I
we
love
need.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's wonderful. So you can go to a machine and you can purchase an item. So that we have, I believe, there's 5 different items that you can choose from, varying from $4 to $100, and you can pick one of the items, and those funds go directly to our food pantry to provide those supplies based off of what you purchase. So
So you're
because
one
we
of the
trust-
selections in the machine?
yes, yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know before, like, you could pick like a chicken or hygiene kits, or so Tabitha's Way is one of the selections in the.
Yep.
What
So-
are other selections?
Okay.
So there's several different nonprofits in
Oh,
Utah
okay.
County, but for example, for Tabitha's, we'll have a backpack kit or a hygiene kit or fresh produce for a month or feed a veteran for 6 months, kind of fun things. So you can select all these different fun things that you can choose. So
I'm so excited.
Oh,
yes,
that's
we're very
neat.
excited. So come visit us at the Giving Machines at
Okay.
University Mall.
So there's really no excuse. I mean, we'll talk about other ways, hands-on, but that is really easy.
That's
You're
easy.
shopping
Yeah.
at the mall and you
So
could just
easy.
stop by
Yeah.
and
Well,
choose
they
it.
even made it easier because they're going to be doing a Light the World Giving Machine app. So if you can't get to the
No
machines
way.
and
Really?
you want to skip the lines, you can actually download the app as well. So if you just Google Light the World, they're going to be posting the app information, and you can download the app and give that way too.
Well, and I love that you are like working with them, because sometimes you give and you don't quite know exactly where it's going to or the organization. And so this brings like a local connection where we trust Tabitha's Way. We
Yes.
know where it goes.
Yes.
So I
well,
love that.
Thank
Yep.
you. And there's many great causes. There's a lot of local organizations. I think with the organization, they're trying to keep it local for where you're at.
So everyone
I think
kinda
they
can
actually have
recognize one.
10 states or 10 cities that they're in this year, which is pretty
Really?
phenomenal.
That's really neat.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah.
what are
Okay,
you
so
doing
one
here
way, our
locally?
next.
So, yep, super easy button. We like
Wow,
easy
I
buttons. So
love that.
another is you'll see on November 10th, you'll see some new links going up on our website where you can just click to volunteer.
Okay.
So we do serve a lot more families, to traditionally about 160 families per week, but it increases quite a bit during the holiday months or weeks. And so we'll see a lot more families. So we have room for more volunteers. So come and volunteer. That's a great way. And then also you'll see on our website on November 10th, we have these wonderful ideas of things you can do, and you don't even have to come into the pantry. So one of this is a zero-cost Christmas traditions ideas. And so you put this little booklet together and just trying to help families know what things can you do if you don't have a lot of funds in your budget. And it's really adorable. It's like really got fun little ideas.
What's one of your favorite ones in there?
It's hard because there's I think the star, doing the stars is fun. There's also for example, there's Merry Christmas carols game, so you have to guess phrases or songs to figure out. So there's a phrase and guess what song is it.
Okay.
So I don't know, but I don't remember very well.
I know. I don't remember songs at all, so I would not be.
But there's all kinds of fun things. And then there's this one as well. It's holiday traditions booklets, and for example, you can take things that are simple as these little coffee filters.
Yes.
And so you put together a little kit, and it says, here's what you can do with a coffee filter. You can make snowflakes. And so it's a how to make snowflakes with these little coffee filters, kind of fun things. So we give these out.
So do you give this kit out, or just the instructions that they can go get the coffee filter?
So on our website, we will have lists of ideas of things, kits that you can put together, and then you bring them in and we give them out. So this is a sample of a kit that somebody made. So
for example,
assemble the kids at home.
Come in and
or
get it.
with your church group, your family, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts.
Perfect. Yeah. So one of the kits are Christmas or Thanksgiving cards. So we put in our Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets little cards, and just something that says, we love you, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. These are just really
those
cute.
cards are actually going to the consumer, the person coming in
I
to
love
get a
this
kit.
because on Thanksgiving last year, we did a little crafty activity before or after dinner, all the girls, because when I was growing up, that's what we used to do. And this would just be so fun
would be neat.
for
And then giving
Thanksgiving
back.
is to have something
And we've had
to assemble.
classes, elementary classes come in, and they'll do them in their class and then bring them to us. So every basket, we have 650 we're giving out this year of Thanksgiving baskets.
Wow.
And every basket had cards in there, just something that says, it just is so adorable. And one of my other favorites was there's this one that is the table decorations. So it has, you put together a little setting kit, and they've got a centerpiece and plates and cups and napkins. It's just super fun. It's, something to help
make their Thanksgiving
make their
special.
holiday a little bit more fun.
And when do they need all of these in by?
So there's dates. So there'll be a sign-up sheet, I said, on November 10th. And so you can go to the projects list, and so it'll go through all of these different projects. Anything from keep me warm kits to...
so there's different deadlines for all
there's
of them.
a holiday cookie kit. That one's fun too.
That's so cute.
Stuffing stockings, all of these different fun little kits. Baby kits. There's I want to say there's probably, 8 to 10 different ideas at least of different ways.
That would be a cute idea, because we're going to spend the holidays with my extended family, and this may be really neat to work on one night.
Especially if you just chose one.
Yeah,
and said
everyone
bring a thing of diapers.
And businesses can do it
together.
too. I had a business reach out to me recently, and they were looking for a project, and I said, okay, I'll provide the stockings, you stuff them. And they're going to do 50 stockings, and that's a fun little business project that they can do together. So for holidays, and then they bring them in. So there's all kinds of fun little ideas, and I'm not crafty, but I sure love the people who have that talent.
Well, right. This is a great way to get the kids involved too, because I know even the kids wanted to come and help maybe do the kits, and I said I'm not sure, because I know that there were a few restrictions with age of volunteers and kind of sign up and who could be in the pantry and not in the pantry this year. So let's talk a little bit about that. Have things kind of shifted with volunteers this year?
So it's loosened up a little bit. We have more seniors that are coming to our pantry now, but as far as children, because our process is still a little bit drive-through process, and there's cars and heavy equipment, we try not to have younger kids there. So we like to have older children serving in the pantry just for safety reasons. We don't want to run anybody over with a forklift or a car.
But this is something that the younger children can do at
so
home.
that's actually why we created a lot of these kits, was this is something kids could do from home and still participate and feel like they're involved in giving. And so
love it.
Super fun little ideas.
And so you're doing meals for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Tell us a little bit about how you're doing that.
So this year we'll do 650 Thanksgiving meals just in the South Pantry alone. Thursday we'll be taking 100 meals down to Santa Quinn and Payson for the families that are having a hard time getting up here. Friday we'll be doing larger groups. So we partner with one of the groups is Honor 365, and they work specifically with the veterans and military families. And so they'll be taking 113 baskets, delivering them to veterans and things like that.
Oh, wow.
And then Saturday, the 20th, we'll do 255 meals through a drive-through process. So I call it drive-through turkeying. But it's a lot of fun. It's a little congested on First North, so forgive us for that. But it's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to start the holiday season. It's so fun.
That just feels good.
It does.
Just knowing that you guys are doing. How long does it take? How long do you time that?
We'll start about 8 o'clock in the morning and go till about 11. It goes pretty fast because it's just drive through, and we serve about 4 to 5 cars at a time.
Okay.
And they'll just drive through, and we'll put their stuff in.
And you have the kit all together ready to go.
Now, do the people that are struggling at this time need to sign up for a kit, or can they just show up and then you run out and then you're done?
Great question. So yes, so basically there's a couple ways you can sign up for a turkey basket. So one is we direct you to your schools. We work with Nebo School District. They're so wonderful to work with. And so they make sure the families that need it are getting or have access to the vouchers. So you can go to your school and get it there, request a voucher, or you can come to our pantry and get a voucher.
So
prior to that day.
Prior to that day.
Okay.
So come in and get a voucher if you need it, if you need help. And then what we start doing is we take a list of if we run out of vouchers. But typically we always have plenty, and so it always works out.
That's awesome.
Is there a deadline for that as well? Because we've talked about November 10th a lot.
So no, there's not a deadline for the vouchers, but I will say they go quickly.
Okay.
So, but
And Wendy, this morning in our meeting, you talked about still in need of some donations for that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So we've bought a lot of food this year, and our budget was $5,000, but we are up to $7,000 for our roll. We still have to fund our rolls, our potatoes, and our recipe books that we put into the baskets, and so that's going to be about $2,000.
Okay.
$2,000. So if you have the means to give, or if you want to contribute and help a family have a turkey basket, you can just go onto our website, just tabithaswaysouth.org/donate, and you can donate funds for the turkey baskets and help us raise that last $2,000.
Okay. Let's put that on our link for sure.
Yes, for sure. And then right after Thanksgiving, what do you have going on then?
Actually a couple of things. So 2 things. We have a mural that is going up right by Tabitha's Way. We're very excited about this. The concept behind the mural is to enrich our community and to express just love back to our community.
I love murals.
Yes, a love letter to our community saying thank you. And so we'll do a ribbon cutting for that. I will send you an invitation.
We'll be
date
there.
still is to be determined because the mural has to get done.
Okay.
And then we will be doing Christmas dinners. We'll be doing 300 Christmas dinners on December 18th as well. So
another drive-through?
Yes, another drive-through.
Okay.
So we'll start raising funds for that event and gathering supplies and
then the same sort of sign up if some adults can come help get those out.
Yeah.
So then I have one last question. Like all of these kids, let's say a business brings in 50 stockings. Do
How do
those
you get
go
those
out through
out?
the holiday season when they come into the pantry, or on the 18th?
No, these will actually go out throughout the whole month of December. So we'll be giving these out. These ones will go out at the day of the event and the week prior. But then the Christmas cookie kits will also go through the month. Baby supplies, keep me warm, those kind of things. These will be put in the actual baskets.
Okay. And this one you could do a Christmas dinner.
You can.
Okay.
The cards are calling all creative people, okay?
You will take any creative
please
donation.
come up with ideas. These are things that other people, some of these that people came to us and said, "Oh, could we do this?" I'm like, "Yes, you can."
I love it. And I'm sure our viewers are just, their wheels are spinning already, like, I can donate this or that or whatever.
There's so many creative people out there.
And, Wendy, you're
God bless
awesome.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, we will post the information as well and mark November 10th on the calendars. Okay?
Thank you guys so much.
Wendy.
Thank you.
There's more Studio Chatter coming up. Welcome back. I'm starting to feel a bit more festive now. How about you?
Absolutely.
I needed tonight, I think, guys.
You what?
I
You're gonna put
needed
up your tree
tonight and like talking about the holidays and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
It made me
that was
excited.
fun.
And we had a lot of great guests. I now have a new understanding maybe of the elf.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
That is intense.
It is intense, guys. That's like taking the advent calendar to a whole new level.
Right.
Yep.
Kudos to them to think about all of this. And
Isn't that fantastic?
Their sales this year has quadrupled. That's incredible. That's exciting to see, like a local business just.
Well, they've taken a need. Like parents are
Yeah.
stressed out, but they're wanting to do that for their kids, and now they're filling in the gap.
And they always say when you start a business, do a niche. Just do something super specific.
Yeah.
And I always think, no, you need to be general. You need
Yeah.
to sell to everybody. But like Christmas, that's
Right.
big. So that
Yeah.
was fun.
That was
I
great.
got it.
I would really love to go to the Tree Fest and check that out. I believe I went last year and walked around, and it was really cool. And
It
you
was
were
neat,
there.
and it was COVID friendly, but yeah. It was really fun, like decorating the tree and donating it. I really think that last year they did do it for Homeless for a Night because they couldn't do that. And so the donations went towards other things other than the scholarship. But I like that.
That's
People
cool.
like you are so creative. Like, I'm always just amazed with what people come up with for decorating trees.
Well, we had a great
or-
little committee, but it ended up being super cute. It was fun. It was
That's
really
really fun.
Yep. To see all the themes, I love that.
Yeah.
Give me a good theme.
And you know, just the feel good things that you can do during the season too. Having Wendy here, and even some of the items that you can put together to give back. So that's always fantastic. And the fact that you can even do it through the vending machines this year.
that's so cool.
And like
And
the
then
So
app.
many easy ways
Yes,
to serve.
and through the app. No, I love that. I do love that you can do it through the app. But if you've never actually been to have you been to the vending
vending.
machines?
It's really cool.
Oh, it is so fun. And
Okay.
that was one of the things that we love taking the kids to do. So
But it's
if
all
you-
different levels, whatever you have
Yes.
time for.
Oh,
But I do
yeah.
think to get ourselves outside of our comfort zone and to do something a little bit different. And there's something to be about serving side by side with someone. And so,
Right.
like
Rather than getting on your phone, push
Yes.
the app, say.
Which
there's
is
nothing wrong with that
important.
either, yes.
Right, nothing wrong with that. But I think push yourself this holiday. Like do something a little bit more and out of your comfort zone to give back, whatever that may be.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I
and she
love
gave
that.
us lots of different ways to do it.
Yeah.
And I love that about her.
Yeah, and just to
All
donate
different levels.
on her website too.
Yep.
So.
And something you even posted the other day too, just because it's like already here. The Winter Lights Parade is
Oh, I'm glad you brought
a
that up.
different day this year.
it
Yes.
is?
Yes, it's on Saturday night because the Pond Town lighting over
Okay.
in Salem has always been on the same night. So the Chamber of Commerce Board decided to let Salem do their lighting. People can go over there.
Okay.
And then Saturday night, so the Salem.
So they don't have to split.
Yes, so
Okay.
Friday night, this is the
Friday,
day after
Salem?
Thanksgiving, is Salem. Saturday night at 7 is the Winter Lights Parade. So yeah, we need to make sure everybody knows about that. Thank you for bringing that
Yeah,
up.
that's a
welcome.
great.
7 o'clock.
That's always a fun time.
Yeah, that is fun. And then at the end of the parade, a couple years ago, we started with Santa Claus and Miss Spanish Fork and the mayor lighting the great big tree next to
So
City
neat.
Hall. And so everyone
a
can
great
meet there
tradition.
after. And I think there's usually a hot chocolate truck around and you can get some cocoa and it's just fun. It's like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
And the way we came up with that, it's our city manager, Seth Perrins. His wife loves the Hallmark show. And she says, at the end of every show, they're lighting
light
up
a
a big
tree.
tree. And
It's
so
true.
they're like, what if we do it? And so there you go.
That's what I love about our city.
Hallmark.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, friends.
You too. Grateful for you guys.
Thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the program. If you learned something new today, please tell a friend about us.